So, you've been talking to this girl. The conversation seems good. She laughed at your jokes. She texted you back within the same calendar day. And now you're lying awake wondering, does she actually like me or is she just being nice? Welcome to dating in 2026, where we have instant access to all human knowledge, but still can't figure out if someone is attracted to us. Look, I could tell you to just ask her directly, but we both know you're not going to do that. So, stick around, because we're breaking down 7 signs she's attracted to you, so you can stop overthinking every text like it's some secret code. And if you're tired of guessing, hit subscribe. So instead of overanalyzing every smile or every text, you'll know what to look for and what actually matters. Most dating advice is either confusing or way too vague. She made eye contact. That alone doesn't mean she's interested. What we need is actual behavioral patterns that suggest genuine interest. Most guys aren't bad at reading signals because they're stupid. They're bad at it because they're either so terrified of rejection, they convince themselves every interaction means nothing, or so desperate they convince themselves every interaction means everything. Neither is helpful. So, we're going to look at patterns, not single incidents, because one smile doesn't mean she's in love with you, but consistent behavior. That's data we can work with. The key word is consistent. If she does one of these things once, it could mean anything. If she does multiple things repeatedly, pay attention. Sign number 1, she actually reaches out to you first. Not just responding when you text, actually starting conversations, sending you memes, asking how your day was. When someone's just being polite, they'll respond, but they won't initiate. They're not thinking about you when you're not around. If she's texting you first, calling you, finding excuses to reach out, that's effort, and people don't put in effort for people they're not interested in. The key here is balance. If you're always the one initiating and she just responds, that's politeness. But if it's roughly 50-50, or if she's reaching out more than you, she's into you. And it's not just frequency, it's quality. Is she asking follow-up questions about your life, remembering details, or just sending LOL? And yeah, if she's putting in real conversational effort, that's a green light. Sign number 2, she reduces the physical distance between you. We all have this invisible bubble of personal space. With strangers, it's pretty big. With people we're attracted to, we actually want them inside that bubble. When you're sitting together, does she angle her body toward you? Does she lean in when you talk? Here's a test. If you shift slightly closer, does she maintain that distance or lean away? If she maintains it or closes the gap herself, that's interest. And here's another one, the goodbye hug. Is it that quick, awkward side hug where she's patting you on the back? Or is it an actual hug where she's comfortable being that close? When someone's into you, they find reasons to be near you. They don't create distance, they close it. Sign 3, she asks you actual questions about yourself. Not small talk, real questions about your interests, your background, your goals. I've been on dates where I'd ask questions, get short answers, and crickets. No follow-up, no curiosity about me. That's not interest. But when someone's actually into you, they want to know everything. What music you listen to, why you chose your career, that story about your childhood pet. And here's the important part, they remember what you tell them. She brings up that thing you mentioned last week. She asks how that project went. She remembers your coffee order. That's not politeness. That's active interest. People don't memorize details about people they don't care about. Sign 4. She actually makes time for you. We're all busy. We all have schedules and commitments, but people make time for what they care about. If she's too busy, every time you suggest hanging out, but her Instagram shows her going out with friends every weekend, she's not too busy. She's just not interested in hanging out with you. But if she's rearranging her schedule, suggesting alternative times, or being specific about when she is available, that's investment. I can't do Friday, but I'm free Saturday afternoon is way different than, I don't know, I'll let you know. One is making time. The other is avoiding it. And does she suggest plans? Or is it always you putting in the effort? If she's saying, hey, we should check out that new coffee place, she wants to spend time with you. Sign 5, her energy visibly changes when you're around. Pay attention to how she acts when you show up versus how she acts in general. Does she smile more, laugh more easily, seem more animated and engaged? I'm not saying she needs to turn into a different person, but if you notice she seems genuinely happier when you're there, that's a sign you have a positive effect on her. Also, watch her eyes. Does she make eye contact and hold it? Or is she constantly looking away, checking her phone, scanning the room? When someone's into you, you have their attention. And here's a big one. Does she laugh at your jokes? Even the bad ones. If someone's attracted to you, your mediocre humor suddenly becomes funnier. If she's laughing at your dumb jokes and generally seems more alive in your presence, she likes you. Sign 6. She wants you to meet her friends or brings you into her social circle. When someone's just being friendly, they keep you in a separate box. But when they're actually interested, they start integrating you into their life. Maybe she invites you to hang out with her friends. Maybe she mentions you to them. Maybe she brings you to a group event. This is, I want the people I care about to meet you because I'm thinking about you being around long term. And it goes both ways. Does she seem interested in meeting your friends? Does she ask about your family? When someone sees potential with you, they want to understand the full picture of who you are. And finally, sign 7. When you're together, she's actually present. Her phone's away. She's not distracted. She's not looking over your shoulder. She's focused on you and the conversation. In our hyper-connected world, undivided attention is rare. If someone's giving it to you, that means something. I've been on dates where the other person was clearly more interested in their phone than in me. But when someone's genuinely into you, you're the interesting thing happening. They're engaged in the moment with you. Also, pay attention to how she responds when you talk. Is she really listening? Does she ask follow-up questions? Build on what you say. Active listening is a sign of investment. An investment is a sign of interest. All right, let's zoom out. Notice a pattern. All 7 of these signs come down to one thing: effort and investment. When someone's into you, they reach out first, get physically closer, ask about your life, make time for you, light up around you, include you in their world, give you their full attention. And here's what I need you to understand. You can't logic someone into liking you. If you're seeing 1 or 2 of these signs, maybe. If you're seeing most of them consistently, she's probably into you. But if you're seeing none of them, that's not shyness. That's not playing hard to get. That's just not interested. And that's okay. Not everyone's going to be into you. That's not a reflection of your worth. It's just compatibility. The real question is, are you brave enough to see the signs for what they are, not what you wish they were? Because when someone genuinely likes you, they make it pretty obvious. If you're constantly confused about where you stand, you probably already have your answer. So, here's your homework. Think about someone you're interested in right now. How many of these 7 signs are you actually seeing? Be honest. If you're seeing most of them, cool. Maybe take the next step. Ask her out properly. If you're seeing none of them, it might be time to redirect that energy to someone who's actually showing interest back. If this helped, subscribe for more psychology-based dating advice. We've got videos on building genuine confidence, handling rejection, and actually asking people out. Drop a comment if you've experienced these signs, or if you've been misreading signals. And remember, the right person won't make you guess. They'll show you. See you next time.